Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Happy Saturday. Look how bright it is. It's so bright. It's so early. Hi, Blurg. It is early. I said I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, and then actually, I wanted to stream earlier, but early never turns into as early as I mean it to be. I swear. Uh, anyway, hi. Happy Saturday. What day is it? The 10th. Happy 10th of February. Look how bright it is. It's actually today's a cloudy day, but it's like a bright cloudy day out. So I'm not used to this room being so bright when I stream. Like you barely see my string lights. uh but yeah, I want to get through more of Xianyun's story so that I can like do the Lantern Rite story stuff, which should all unlock tomorrow. So maybe I get through all of her story today. We'll see. But that's the goal. Probably, maybe. Yeah. Let's dive right in, I guess. It is super bright. Look at me. Anyway, hope you all are having a good Saturday. I was definitely I'm rewatching Fruits Basket again. And I definitely hit a really an episode that makes me cry. So I definitely cried on my couch after I ate my lunch. I love that anime so much. All right. Opening affirmation card. It's a bonus card, so no pretty picture today. Abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole! Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready unless you're lactose intolerant. Or me, because I'll eat a heck out of whipped cream. And enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I will eat many things with dairy, y'all. Even though I'm lactose intolerant and my stomach will hurt. We love suffering. And by that, I mean I don't love it, but I do love things with dairy, it turns out. I love cheese. Love whipped cream. Pretty big fan of hot chocolate, even though I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. Anyway, I forgot to start the game, so I'm gonna do that now. I was just thinking about my birthday. My birthday is like 3 months away. There's still quite a ways away until my birthday. But I was thinking about what I wanted to do this year for it. Because I have ideas, but I don't really know for sure. A few years, I don't know what I did last year. I literally don't know what I did for my birthday last year. I feel like nothing because I can't remember. I mean, I probably like ate with my family or something, but the year before that, let's see, last year, 2023. The year before that, 22. I remember what I did for that birthday. I had a nail salon party. Like I invited all my friends. I got the Garbador. I invited all my friends to come and get their nails done and stuff. The guys that came just like got pedicures and stuff. Like my brothers, my dad, and my friend's fiance and stuff. But again, I can't remember what I did last year. And I'm not sure what I want to do this year, but I was thinking about it. Anyway, all right, let's switch over. I don't even know if it's up yet, but we're switching over anyway. Oh, it is up. Good news. All right.
Silence!
Me at work. You at work? Oh, you're telling me you're at work. I knew that. How's work? Did you paint eyeballs on your eyelids yet? Should I do that for a stream one? Not yet. Should I do that for a stream one day? I'll paint eyeballs on my eyelids and close my eyes and play the game like that. Y'all would never know, right? I just paint them really wide, so it'd be like this the whole time. The whole time. Do I want to condense all this? Or would I rather use this on boss fights? You know what? We'll see. We'll see. I'd be playing the game literally blind because I would be closing my eyes the whole time and not be able to see what I'm doing. It would be pretty terrible because I'm definitely not trained in any games to do that. I forgot to do this event yesterday. Rough out here. Also, it looks like I'm like delayed in my stream. Not my game, but my literal camera. I don't know why. Okay. First things first, let me do my dailies and knock those out. Happy Saturday. Blurg, are you still on the night shift? When are you off the night shift? Blurg, when are you off the night shift? When do you return to the land of the Dade people or whatever? I think the guy I'm seeing is about to go to the late shift in March, I think. Very fun. Very fun. Hi everyone. I'm definitely not yawning because I didn't get enough sleep last night. Did I get enough sleep last night? I feel like I did.
Looks like
I feel like I did.
went too far.
Drop your weapons.
Silence.
Hold on, don't worry. My Fitbit can tell me, I think. I feel like sometimes it's not right. Let's see. It said I've already walked about 5,000 steps today. Good job, me. So I need that to be higher. Also, it tells me I need to get up and walk around some more. We might do that. It says I got 6 hours of sleep. Is that right? I'm trying to think. Time to get to sleep. What time did I get up? I didn't get to the gym until like 9:30. I think. I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym at 7. I didn't actually get there till like 9:30. But the good news is on the weekends, people don't show up till freaking later. It's still pretty empty when I got there. I finished season 3 of Attack on Titan, and let me tell you all, a lot of stuff happens and things, and I have no idea what's gonna happen in the last season. Like I don't know where it's going. I guess as it should be, I suppose. If you just knew everything, what would be the point of watching? Actually, that's not true. I rewatch things that I've seen before, so I know what happens, and I still enjoy them. So I guess that's not true, but. Like Fruits Basket. Even though I've seen it multiple times. Still get emotional watching it. If he's like me, he'll see the sun in a decade. Oh wait, the guy I'm seeing. Let me think. I'm trying to remember what the Mooney? Any Mooney? I'm trying to remember what the night shift hours are. Cuz his shift right now is 7 to 3. And then I think the second shift is 3 to what's 11? But I think the last shift is 9 to 7? Is that right? Or 8? Wait. I'm pretty sure the last shift starts at 9 p.m. His roommate currently works that shift. And like, I've met his roommate. He's alive. Look at how laggy I am. What? Did I just see a quest pop up for a second? And where did it go? Anyway, I thought I saw something pop up and I ignored it. Moving on. Plus, you know, still 2 days off a week. Still 2 days off a week. Oh, I did all my daily commissions. Like looking around for the last one, I already did them all. I don't know if I envy that. I'm definitely like more of a night owl, like with my activity. But since society doesn't really work on that time, I don't know if I'd like that.
Add Ash. Thank you for.
Okay, what boss fights do I still need to do? This one. Blurg, you should get one of those daytime lights. I forget what they're called. Daytime lights. Get your vitamin D from like a lamp instead of the sun. You know. Don't want to be deficient. Is this the team I want? Well, it's the team I got. There's someone in my office that has one of those. Like the depression lights. Or what? Not the non-depression lights. And apparently he'll turn it on. He sits near me. I don't even really notice, but people will be like, what the heck is that light? I just added string lights to my desk recently. I actually have a second set I could put in here. I don't really know where I would put them. I'd hang them off my ceiling fan if I didn't turn it on sometimes in the summer. But I just hung these string lights at my desk. My friend that gave me this, actually, the cat light, stopped by our office the other day. He was actually going to talk to the guy with the depression light, like the vitamin D bright light thing. But he stopped by my desk. I was like looking because I just put those string lights up, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, recently. He was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted more light at my desk. Everyone likes it dark. I'm like, why would you want it dark at work? You're trying to get work done, right? Like, I would turn off the lights if I'm trying to go to bed. Like, I don't know. Anyway. So my desk is lit, so y'all know.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Be sanctified. Silence.
Into the frozen void.
Settle down.
Stop right there.
Brought treats. So I'm the most popular guy in the office today. Where are my treats, Blurg? Hello? Where are my treats? Hello? What did you bring in? Come to the office? Damn. Rough out here, huh?
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Stop right there. All must burn. I
Whew,
never
there we go.
asked for
Thought I wasn't gonna make it.
Never.
Come to the office on a set. Peanut butter pie. Peanut butter pie. Banana bread, Samoa cookies, and Thin Mint cookies? What the? Is it your birthday, Blurg? What? That's a lot. I love all those except Thin Mints. Thin Mints are okay, but I'm not really the biggest fan of them. But all the rest of that, Samoas are the best. The best Girl Scout cookie. Just so you all know. The best. And peanut butter pie is so good. And banana bread is so good. It's not your birthday? Why did you bring in all these treats? Why did I not get any treats? Hello? What? What is happening? Every day we get sadder and sadder. Let me do the narwhal fight. A Dragapult! Cute! There's a bake shop I never tried before, so I got a couple things from there. Well, you could have got a couple things and sent them to me, and I could tell you how good they were. You were like, man, all these look good. Let me give them to the office instead of, you know, eating them myself or, you know, sending them to Bearing. Hello. Hello? I've actually learned Nervalette kind of sucks at this. But to be fair, I don't know who else I would use in this fight to do better than Nervalette. Who was my go-to DPS before Nervalette? Oh, I was using Aito. I think the problem is the Hydra, though. I was using Aito a bit. I don't really know. Ayaka could probably work. Do like running Hu Tao, although I feel like she'd die in this fight. Or I'll hate them. Actually, I might try it and I'll hate them in this.
Let's get down to business.
With no Hydra, though, this is a little unfortunate for him. Might try it anyway. They were selling Girl Scout cookies in the same parking lot. Very wise of them. Very wise of them. You could have sent the box of Samoas to me. Hello? Dragapult! Hello? I know you know where I live. Like, if you're just giving cookies away.
Final warning. Make way for the Adeptus. Scatter. Skyward. Here.
Go to the grocery store. Damn.
You asked for it.
Sometimes you think someone's your friend and then they tell you to go to the grocery store. It's a rough life out here. They have them there? Yeah, well, I could have got free ones from you. See how this works? Alright, Nervalette might have been a better choice. This is going a little rough for I'll hate them. Oh shoot, and I don't have anyone with Uma or Usia. Anyway. Send you a sorted body pillow? No. Please don't. No. You do not know where I live? You do not know where I live?
Congratulations. Drop your weapons. Scatter. Skyward.
Woo!
Justice will prevail.
We're putting everyone on the
Skyward. Scatter.
life support here.
Many happy returns.
I actually don't have anyone with Usia or Numa right now. I kind of did that to myself with this team. Nervalette was a much better choice than I'll hate them in that regard. My bad.
Hey, what gives? Scatter. You asked for it.
And now everyone is dying. Everyone is dying. Everyone is dying.
Mighty mythical beast. Scatter. Stop right there. Stray cloud converge. Skyward. Scatter.
Well Scatter.
Kind of did this to myself by not bringing someone from Fontaine to this fight. My bad. My bad. Oh wait, I have Chevres. Why did I say that? I have Chevres. Chevres is like, I can't do that much. My bad, girlfriend.
Final warning. Hands where I can see 'em. Up to it, Monzai. Show's over.
Yeah, if I have to re-enter this area, it's gonna be a rough life out here.
Stop right there.
I have to rely entirely on Chevres to carry this fight. I have so much explaining to do? Wait, what do you mean? Explaining to who? Who do I have to explain things to? Hello? I don't live with my parents anymore. All the mail goes through me. Everyone, what do you mean everyone? I live alone. I live alone. No one would ever see. They would never see the light of day. To be honest. Why have so many bodies? No one would ever see them. No one would ever see them. Throwback to that time my mom brought the body pillow in my apartment, or in their house to my apartment, and told me to put it between me and my ex. Throwback. Send me some body pillows too. Ain't no way, Daylon. Just look online, you can buy them. They're all there. Won't be able to hide them. What do you mean I won't be able to hide them? I live alone. How would anyone see them? I live alone. There's no one here to see them but me, I guess. Who's gonna see them? Want it for free? Oh, good luck. Oh, it's a rough life because I really don't want to re-enter this segment of the fight. Hold on, I'm gonna eat. Stream? Everyone? How? This is like one room in my apartment. I have a bunch of other rooms. Kind of. I have a kitchen and like a dining room and like a living room and my bedroom and my bathroom and the laundry room and some closets. Why would anyone see them? Hi, Daylon. How are you? All right, we're gonna eat some food. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, I'll hate them. No, bring a Fontaine DPS, dummy. Hello. Just popping random food. I don't know what I'm popping, but I'm eating it up. Defense. I should probably heal too. Oh, well, the only one hurt is Gaming, so there. Sore and kind of sleepy? Why are you sore? Did you just get back from the gym? Take a nap. Take a little post-gym nap. I don't know if you went to the gym, but that is not what I meant to do, but that is what we're doing now. Sore from the gym? Take a nap. A little nap tea. Did I take a nap after the gym? No, I ate lunch after the gym today. But, you know, I hadn't eaten all day, so it's fitting. It's fitting.
Skyward, scatter. Scatter. Seize the skies. Skyward, scatter. Justice will prevail.
There it is. All right. Thank goodness we made it. Tough it out. You don't want to take a nap? Naps are comfy cozy. No, is that just me? Naps are comfy cozy. Ooh, look at that. You just like curl up in a little blankie and turn the lights off and then take a nap. Especially after a shower. Super comfy. Like right now, I could go take a nap. My hair smells all good. I washed it. Get at my like fuzzy blanket. I'm streaming right now, so I'm not gonna nap. But you know, like in theory. All right, let's do a fight, but bring Nervalette this time. Want a nap? I told you, Blurg. I told you how to do that. You get the little paint, and you paint the little eyelids, and you got it. Easy. Easy button. Woo. Okay, so actually, maybe Nervalette's the wrong choice. Nervalette makes this go quickly, but he can't break the one things at that one part of the fight. I'm wondering.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
To do Naida. Or Ganyu. Ganyu might be a good choice. You might be able to get through this quickly. We'll see. I really need to rebuild my Ganyu because her artifacts are a little slack-a-lackin'.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Bow before me, worm.
For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost, access.
Make way for the adept. Scatter.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons.
A mighty mythical beast!
my command, you shall fall.
We're way behind
Alright,
schedule.
I want to knock him down. I can't knock him down right
We're
now.
a little low on energy. This is long. Yeah, scatter, skyward.
Now I can knock him down. A little late for that, but
Insignificant pest.
Spray cloud converge.
alright. Can I do this if I knock him out now, though? We're gonna find out.
My body.
I got it. Want to play more Persona? That one, just bring a laptop to work and look like you're working on work, but actually be playing Persona. Easy. Actually, the other day I was at the National Air Force Museum is here in this area. And I was at the museum, and we were like talking to like one of the guides at the entrance, and I like look at his computer, and he was playing. What was he playing? RuneScape maybe? He was playing a game, and I just thought it was kind of funny. But he was talking to us, so he wasn't playing it like at the time he was talking to us, but I just thought it was kind of funny.
Final warning.
Burn to oblivion.
Access denied.
Kneel.
We're way behind schedule.
Hold on. Hold on. There's a Pokemon. Hold on. Oh, I did it. Okay. Do you have a Steam Deck? Can't do that. Can't do what, Daylon? Can't do what? Have it on Xbox because it's on Game Pass. Oh, it is on Game Pass. Wait, which Persona? The newest one is on Game Pass? Or well, okay, it's not the newest, but like Persona 3 Reload. It's fine. It's fine. Just bring in a little TV or Xbox. You got this. Play games at work. I can't play games at work either, but that's not stopping me from giving Blur life advice. I got all right here. Definitely listen to me for advice on playing games at work. Definitely.
Weapons. We're way behind schedule. Skyward, scatter. Final warning.
Reality is pain.
No touching. Access denied.
All right, I need Ganyu to do
Good riddance.
all the breaking
Cruel
here.
world.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
All right, we survived this time. Unlike all the times we ran Nervalette and he can't do it.
Possible.
If I bring Steam Deck or Switch, I can. Okay, well then play games on those. That's pretty good.
Skyward. Justice will prevail.
Many happy returns.
Oh, I did not mean to switch characters, but that's fine.
I can't
There we go.
lose it all again.
All right, we made it. Success. Listen, you can hop on your Steam Deck and we can play Pal World. Don't bring them. Focus on work. Dang. Okay, life advice from Daylon. Life advice from Daylon. Don't worry, y'all. I literally cannot bring my Switch to work. I literally can't do that. Well, I suppose I could, but that would be, like, we are not allowed to. So, wouldn't be me. Alright. So, now that I've knocked out my resin and my dailies, I guess I'm just gonna hop right to the questing. I really want to get through this questing. Pardon. Okay. I meant to switch teams, but I'm getting attacked, so. Have that on Xbox too, because it's on Game Pass. You have Power World 2 and didn't tell me? I feel so betrayed. What do you mean? Are we friends on Steam? Anyone that's friends with me on Steam can see my whole Steam library. Actually, it's not really hidden because y'all can see my Steam from Discord, I'm pretty sure. Be down. Could probably put it on a TV at work and no one would care. See? We got this. Woo! Or think about this. You get Genshin. And then we play Genshin. Watched Twisted Metal last week at work. Never added me. It's on my Discord. My Discord literally has like everything about me on it. Okay, wait. Let me wanted to use this team. Here. Coworker streams Netflix. When I was working at Epic, so Epic was hard work, let me tell y'all. It was hard work, but I would definitely put things on in the background, like, because I could have my phone and stuff at Epic. So I would usually put my favorite streamer on my phone in the background, like, because she streams during the day, which I can no longer do. But, yeah, can't do any of that here. Am I in your Discord? I don't know. You've only been following for 26 days, 20 hours and 10 minutes. Wait. Credit card number? Wait, credit card number. It might be on there. It might be on there. Who knows? It might be. That's why you're on my phone. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Blurk. Yeah, I would watch Cupcake from my phone because I'd be doing work. That epic. That time is wrong? I don't know, Daylon. That's what it says. Blurk has been 8 months, 13 days, and 20 hours. I didn't realize it's been 8 months. What is 8 months ago? I can do math. Ready? 8 months ago would be June. Did I do that math right? Actually, I didn't count the days. So maybe like May, just before June. I don't know. I didn't count the days. It should be almost a year. Really, Daylon? Listen, the Streamlabs bot doesn't lie. I don't think. Or maybe it does. I don't know. She's not wearing the outfit. That's also how long we've been divorced. Ain't no way, Blurg. Ain't no way. I believe that. Ain't no way. Blurg. Blurg. In order to divorce, you have to have been married.
How about you ask her?
Blurg.
You do it.
Blurg, we've never been married.
No. I think you should.
Have you all seen
She's coming.
Princess Bride?
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss.
There was no
was
I
just
do.
wondering, if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
We were, remember? No, I do not. Remember you guys, what do you mean, Dayla? What do you mean, Dayla? What's wrong with y'all?
Welcome. It's been a while.
We were, and you
May I
said
take your
I'll
order?
call the police.
Welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends
No.
in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
You...
Aw.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm
Then
still
you
on the
showed
clock
you were
and
playing
can't
the
talk
wrong
for very
Fire Emblem
long.
house, and I have followed. 8?
Well,
No
this
way.
isn't the traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
Ain't no
The
way.
lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe.
Uh-uh.
So I've got things
I
covered
never
for that.
said
Go
the
ahead,
words
sit down
I
and enjoy
do
some time with your friends.
to
I'll
the
let you know if
minister
things pick up.
for the
Thank you,
marriage.
Chef Mao.
Marriage didn't happen. You chose the wrong house with the demon spawn. Well, that ain't no way. Daylon, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't feed into his delusion.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been
You
making
chose a house with
progress.
a psychopath who doesn't
Like,
bathe and stares at rocks for 6 months. What do you mean? What do you mean?
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I
Listen,
threaten them with
I said
violence.
I can fix him, and guess
At
what?
this point, they usually
Should I? I'm
decide
gonna go pull up
they
my
wanna
Switch
take
and we're
like
gonna
a
go watch him
conversation.
confess his love for me.
how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has
You both
hardly
need
found the
therapy.
pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
Ain't no way. Listen, we took care of each other. I can't believe she did. What do you mean? What did I do? That's it. I'm gonna go my Switch. We're gonna go watch the cutscene. I don't want to connect my Switch to my computer, but I'm about to go get it. All right. Ain't no way. Quit feeding it into his
I have missed Master
delusion.
quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
It's not a
I
delusion.
see.
It is.
In that case, allow me to
Never
also
asked for
share a
any of
story
that.
about
Allie
Master's
did.
past.
Ain't no way.
Oh?
Did you say I do?
Problem,
Did you
Master?
say I do,
I
Blurg?
believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter, please proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response,
Yeah, I can't hook up my
Master
Switch right now.
agreed
I
to
forgot
forego
I
flying in return
unplugged
for
the
being able to
thingamabobber.
use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted.
Arranged marriages
only
don't
to
work
find
like that?
Master with
What
a
do you
brand new
mean?
device on the day of the contest.
I would never
What
do
kind
an
of
arranged
device
marriage.
was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made
Y'all
out of
can't
iron.
tell me who to love.
What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunderflashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across
Apparently,
the final
Allie can tell us
stretch.
both that. No,
Truly a most unfortunate turn of
false.
events. Anyway,
She can tell us whatever she wants,
Master,
but it doesn't
that
make
was
it
the end of
true.
that story.
is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race
A
without
woobat.
spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
It'll probably be true. What is probably true? What is probably true?
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just. Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But
Damn,
all it
Paimon,
took
call
was
out.
a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
To me, they are both Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks
I
as
got the
one
Woobat.
pleases.
I'm on a Pokemon
Others may
roll
critique
today.
or praise as
The only
they
reason
see
we
fit.
could have for the
Yet
marriage
one
not going
places
through
little
was
weight in
Edelgard
such
blew up the
judgments.
church.
She got like
Ain't no
what,
way.
2 sentences of
Ain't
flattery
no
from her
way.
disciple, and it's as if her ego was
It would
about
not
to
go
burst.
through because I did not say I
Do you
do.
have any empty tables?
I am a strong, independent woman who doesn't need
Could we get another
anyone.
fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shinha.
Ain't no way.
I'll try my best.
Blurg. Blurg chose the worst character in Fire Emblem. 3 Houses, by the way.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
She's the
The
worst, you
dishes
mean.
here
The worst.
demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In
Ah,
fact,
looks very
one has been
delicious.
struck by quite the fit of inspiration. one has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs
You don't know her
can't
like
go
I
on
do.
for much longer.
I definitely do not know her like that.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and.
Bilon,
see if
you don't even
anyone's
know who he's
taken to your
talking
table.
about. Who is he talking
I'll
about?
ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
He knows it. Ain't no way.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Okay, Paimon.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny. on her
Okay,
youthful looks,
Paimon.
but she's actually much older than she appears.
She's like, you look like Bayonetta.
Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stay.
Oh, have we met before?
No.
Tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you. I want braised earthworms.
The what?
They always pop up out of the ground
The what?
after a rainstorm. No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confused. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Have you ever played any of the Persona games?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Persona 5.
Oh,
Joker. We love Joker.
but it's
I
okay. Don't feel
need to
bad.
actually beat it because like
Granny loves me
I
a lot,
got
and
to the
I love
end
her
and
a
I
lot,
just
too.
didn't beat it.
Sure, it's hard
Oh,
at times.
wait, are you talking to me?
You just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
And I played
You're really tough for your
what's
age,
it called?
kid.
Q.
You're too kind.
The first Q game. I
Me?
don't know if I beat that one
What about
either.
me?
I need to play Persona
You're
5
tough too,
Royal.
Granny.
'Cause I have it on my
Sure
Switch.
really
I just
can.
haven't.
And you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything.
Are you gonna play the 3 remake?
I
Don't
still
know. I
remember
have
the
Persona 4
important
Golden
things.
on my Steam that I need to play.
Wait,
And I haven't played it
what
yet.
was that really important thing again?
Maybe I'll play 3 someday.
I
I need to wait till
remember
it's
now.
cheaper
It was a
probably.
dream.
Uh,
I had a dream where
Doctor's
everything
Best
was
Girl.
dark.
Size Best Girl. Which one's
Someone
Size?
was standing in front of me.
Yeah, I don't
She
know.
told me to come
I
and find
I have
her.
trouble
And
picking
that once
the
I
best romance for
found her,
Joker in Persona
I
5
would be
because
free.
some of the romances are kind of
That's
weird.
super important.
Like the teacher
How come you
romance
never
is like
told me about
very
it before?
inappropriate in my opinion.
It was just
Uh,
a dream,
the lawyer.
So I forgot
Can you
about
romance
it.
her?
But I
Can you
have a
romance
good
her?
mood now,
That's
and
also very
somehow I
inappropriate,
remembered it again.
I gotta say.
Ah, you know, I believe
I-
I've had this dream
no.
a great many times.
For
but
Joker,
just
I don't
how
know
many
who
times
the
have
best
I had it?
pair for
Now
him would
that
be,
I do
honestly.
not remember.
Like I did all the romances so I
So
could
you have
see
a
them
recurring dream
because
where
I wanted to
someone's
see how they
talking to you?
worked, but there were a
That
lot
sounds
of them
spooky.
that I was like, this
Does
is a
that mean you're
no.
possessed?
This is a very big no for me. She's best girlfriend too.
Unlikely.
I gotta say the doctor
Eyes
one
are clear,
also.
and her breathing remains
Nah.
calm and level.
Like
One sees no signs of
I can
possession.
understand why a person playing the game would like them, but I'm thinking of like from Joker's
you take me
perspective or
for?
like
Is one
witnessing the
not an
romance
adept as
between them, and I'm
human?
like,
Am I not an
the teacher one
expert?
is really bad. I'm like, that's
Right. Paimon
pretty
almost
messed up.
forgot you're
Um,
the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams
so
looked
like thinking of Joker, I don't know.
Not anymore.
I I think Persona
Although,
5 Royal has like
I
a
have
new
a
romance
sense that
option.
she looked
Kasumi or
rather
something.
like
Maybe that'd be the best one. I've never played it
But
yet.
not as I
I don't
am
know.
now.
But I feel
My
like I would
youngest
ship him
self.
more with a high schooler because
A
that would
younger version of Granny?
not be as
This
messed
is
up.
just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
So I don't really
As
know.
one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
I like Makoto a lot
Are you
as
sure?
a character.
So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you
Just
all
like
so
Simos
much
as
for
a
offering to
character.
help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but
Maybe it should have been a red flag, but my ex was a big fan of
Payment for this.
what's his name? Akechi Goro. Maybe that should have been a red flag to me. I don't know. I haven't played Persona 5 Royal. Apparently you get more of his story there, but at least in as far as I got in Persona 5, he's not really does so much work and doesn't even have a persona. I don't know who my favorite character is. Maybe well, Joker. I like Joker a lot, but to be fair, he's the playable character. Makes it easier to like see his story because you're literally playing him.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams
Like
portray
Sojiro,
her
really?
younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her
At
youth.
the end of the day, I'm
Once
gonna
we have
probably say that I
revisited
like
those
most of the
places, her
characters because
memories will
I mean,
likely
especially
return.
when you see them play out, like you can learn more about them. But
Granny,
he's not the archetype that I really
when
like.
you were young?
He's a good foster dad.
Why, of
He's
course
like,
I do.
I'm not the biggest fan of that grumpy, grouchy, but at the end of the day, caring. So it's not like I dislike him, but that's just I'm not a fan of that kind of archetype.
Mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
So don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate him
Might have an
or
idea.
dislike him.
Once when
That's
I
just
was
not my
really
favorite kind
little,
of
my dad told me
archetype
that Granny
thing.
used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Matthew Mercer voices
Maybe
oh
it's true.
my gosh,
And maybe they wrote about it in the history books or
he
something.
isn't too Futaba. That's true. That's true.
Martial arts,
But I
heroine.
mean, he's more than just his relationship with
Shinto
Futaba.
knows tons
I mean,
about
his
Liyue's
relationship
chivalric
with
traditions. If
Joker
anyone knows about the heroes of the
also
past,
matters.
It's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll
It's
go
a rough
order some
life for
food,
Granny.
If there's nothing
He
on
uses
the
that way
menu
with
you
Joker because he
especially
thinks
want, I'll just get
that's
it
what he
something
needs
different.
based on what he's told.
It seems we
I
must
mean,
part
don't get me
ways for
wrong.
now.
Like, I
The
know where
Tower
he's
of
coming
Paimon
from.
are
We can
bound for the
see it.
Feiyun Commerce
And, like,
Guild.
you can see
While you
him
run
open
down
up later
Xianyun shall
on,
remain
too.
here and partake of their
But
lunch.
still, I'm
For
just not a
myself,
fan of that
I have
archetype.
matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
He made his choices.
Word Rambler?
Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of
You
them.
mean Madam Ping?
It is what it is. Gotta go.
Precisely.
Bye,
Let us meet at
Daylon.
Eugene
See
Terrace
ya.
once you are ready.
All right, this cutscene took 12 years, but we made it. Now I get to show you all the love of my Fire Emblem 3 houses. I'm not gonna connect my Switch. I don't want to do that. But here's a video of Rayquaza. I love Rayquaza. I have to go past my days of playing Pokemon and past my days of playing Animal Crossing. I have some Rune Factory in here. Oh my god. I have so many screenshots and videos. Look at this. All right, here is not the nerd. Okay, this is the love of Blurg's life. Apparently, he's wrong. Look at her. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Horrible.
Everyone, please eat to your heart's content. Today is my treat.
Look at this man. We love him. We love him. Your hands. Always remember that. Your hands. Now that I hold them within my own, I see how small and fragile they are.
Melusines are
Damn.
beautiful creatures.
My hands
They
are
the pride
small.
of Fontaine.
Probably not that fragile,
Be
though.
sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
These hands that have saved me countless times. Thank you, my beloved. Your kind, warm hands, may they cling to my own forevermore. Wait. Wait, do I have to sound up? We gotta turn the sound. We gotta turn the sound up!
Everyone, please eat to your heart's content. Today
This place, the food is unbelievable.
Oh, y'all can't even hear it.
Always wanted to try this place.
eat to your heart's content.
The food is
Wait, we gotta play it again so we can hear it. Wait. I got y'all. Wait.
Now that I hold them within my own, I see how
Wait.
unbelievable.
Oh, the speaker's on top of the Switch. Probably help to know that. Yeah. Okay, ready?
This place, the food is unbelievable.
Oh, it's still not picking up. We gotta go get it. Hold on.
Your hands. Now that I hold them within my own, I see how small and fragile they are.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
These hands that have
I
saved me
believe I will
countless
continue to
times.
take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Thank you, my beloved. Your kind, warm hands. May they cling to my own forevermore.
Anyway.
Always wanted to try this place.
Everyone, please eat to your heart's content.
Anyway. Look at Dimitri did to Edelgard. Did you see Edelgard? Probably good that he did.
This place, the food is unbelievable.
Look at her. Look at her. She's out here killing people. What a jerk. We love Dimitri. Here's our ending. Here's our ending screen. Here's our ending screen. Paired with the end of the war, the joyous marriage of Queen Bee, that's me, the newly appointed Archbishop, and Dimitri, the newly crowned King of Fargus, gave the people of Fodlan much to celebrate. The two were devoted to improving life for the people and to seeking greater wisdom in order to reform the government and the church from the inside out. So you were fixing things. As leaders of church and state, respectively, at times they engaged in heated debate. Even still, when enjoying a long horse ride or a quiet evening, they were not as the world saw them, but rather two adoring spouses desperately in love. They remained as such for the rest of their days.
Inazuma, the water possesses a depth
Because they defended the corrupt church and the Shadow Org. Listen,
Meru's water, meanwhile,
I'm in charge
has a
now,
rich and
suckers.
complex flavor profile
We're dismantling things from the inside out,
fully appreciated.
as we should have all along. Now I wish my Switch was connected because I love when we go through. Shadow Org doesn't even get mentioned. We took it apart. What do you want? There's no Shadow Org. I love when we flip through all my stupid screenshots and videos on my Switch. I'll have to reconnect my Switch to my computer at some point. I have a lot of stupid screenshots and videos. This is the progression of like the screenshots in my Switch. We've got Mario Odyssey. Then we've got I forget what this was called, but it was like a Pokemon game. It was a free Pokemon game. Then we have Let's Go Eevee. And then we get what is this called? This one is Octopath Traveler. And then we get into Fire Emblem Three Houses. brick by brick. Listen, we dismantled everything. Kill those who slither in the dark. Listen. We don't have anyone slithering in the dark. I took care of them. Need to play Octopath 2. Me too. I need to get it and then play it. We got a lot of, now we have a lot of screenshots and videos from 3 houses. And we have Mario Odyssey again. I don't know why. I guess I didn't finish it. Then I played all those other games. You don't even know who those people are. What do you mean? I just played the, what's it called, playthrough. I just played the stupid Black Eagle run. And then I have some Stardew Valley screenshots. Hey, it's Miss Hot Stuff, the new farmer. Thanks, Pierre. Then I have some Skyrim screenshots and videos. Look at me. We love Skyrim. And then we have we have Luigi's Mansion. Like, there's just like a progression of like all the things that I played on my Switch.
Be sure to befriend them.
And then we have our Galar region game. I don't remember which one I played. I played them both, but I can't remember which one that was. I probably played, which one did I play first? I played the one with Zacian first. I have a ton of videos and screenshots from that. Like a ton. Now I have some like random Switch ones. I think I was playing like 8-man Sword. That's right, Sword. I was playing 8-man Smash with like friends, and I think people were just pushing buttons I didn't know, because I have screenshots where I'm like, why would I have a screenshot of this ever? We apparently maximize the number of characters you have running around on the screen by playing 8-man Ice Climbers.
Ooh.
Not the uwu. That's more Pokemon. More Pokemon. Here's my certificate for completing my Pokedex. I apparently completed my Pokedex, where's it? How does it show me the meta? On 1/11/2020 at 11:38 a.m. 8-man Smash. Listen. Listen here. Listen here. Oh, I've got a video from Legend of Zelda. This is like the first game I played on my Switch, so I don't know why I have a video so late on of it, but. And then the video where this is from Mystery Dungeon, and it tells me what Pokemon. You appear to be the docile type. Damn. You're very kind-hearted. This is where it told me what Pokemon to pick, and very helpful. You can make friends with anyone. I don't know about that. You're a wonderful person. Wow, thank you. Is that going overboard? Probably. I don't think so. You yourself should be the best judge of that. A docile person like you should be. Watch what it picks for me. Chikorita! Guess what Pokemon I picked? I did not pick Chikorita when I played that game. I have a Overwatch screenshot.
Comes in many flavors
apparently.
Mondstadt's water is
oh, and then I have, this is from
has an enduring aftertaste.
What is this game called?
Inazuma, the water possesses a depth
Tokyo.
Sumeru's
It's like a Persona cross Fire Emblem game, kind of.
But it must be savored patiently.
Tokyo Mirage, what it's called. And then I have apparently like a Quiplash screenshot. We're playing Jackbox on my Switch for some reason.
My own work, but I also
oh, and then we got Rune Factory. We love Rune Factory. My Switch is so loud right now. We love Rune Factory. This one's the 4th one? I love this screenshot because this man looks naked. He is in fact not naked. Why does he look naked? I don't know why they did it like that. Why did they put the talking bubble literally where his shorts are? Who knows? Then we start getting my Animal Crossing screenshots. There are so many of those. like an ungodly amount of screenshots from Animal Crossing. Like an ungodly amount. My watch is telling me to stand up and stretch. Should I stand up and stretch? This is my favorite villager, y'all. I forget his name, but he was my favorite. I loved him. I don't remember his name. Yep, this is it. Oh, okay. That one video from the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was like, that was like the demo where you found out what Pokemon they suggested for you. But then I eventually actually got the game. So I have screenshots from me actually playing the game. With mixed with a lot of Animal Crossing. And then apparently Mario Odyssey again. I guess I played it again later. Oh, look at me. I'm hot. That's me. Oh, and then we have some, this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I really liked. And then we have some, what's this game called? Bravely Default 2. That game's pretty good. Oh, and then we have some, this is a video. This is a, oh my gosh, what's this one called? The World Ends With You. Which is a pretty interesting game. Actually, that one that I was showing was specifically from the first game.
Water comes in many
but then I
flavors
also
to
have
consume.
screenshots from the second game.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an
Oh, and then this is when I played Pokemon Unite.
Inazuma,
We're just
the water
like
possesses
on
a
a, we're just on like a Switch screenshot vendor now. I did really well. I got 92 something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played that game. Oh, and then I have some Phoenix Rising screenshots. Phoenix Rising is a pretty good game, y'all, for like $5. I'm pretty sure nowadays you can get it for $5. Apparently this is my first team I beat the league with back in. This is from this one's from Diamond and Pearl. I have like no screenshots from Diamond and Pearl because I wasn't a big fan of those remakes. But apparently this is the team I took to win. I brought Mamoswine, Roserade, Gardevoir, Gengar, Houndoom, and why am I forgetting? Not Prinplup, Ice King. Child Light, probably like $5 now. What's Child Light? Child Light. I have more videos from Rune Factory again. Oh, but this is Rune Factory. This is Rune Factory 5 now. That's it. We made it to the end. The game was amazing. Which one? Old RPG that looks like it's a watercolor painting. So good. Shadow Light.
I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Oh, I forgot. If I really want to just do like a deep dive on like my Switch stuff, I just go to the games. You can see all the games I have on here. Anyway, I need to put this back, but I'll do that later. We remember when we were doing the questing in Genshin and we got nowhere. We got the one cutscene with the grandma and we sat there for like 20 minutes listening to them talk. We get to go see Xingqiu. We love Xingqiu.
Skyward! Scatter!
Useless.
Xingqiu, look at him. Look at him read his book.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Xingqiu! about something.
Ching Cho is voiced by Christina V,
That's not a whole lot of information.
who
to go
also
off
voices
of.
Bennett,
I
but
don't
she
know
also
if I can
voices
say for
many characters.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone, but considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right.
Shirley?
The novels often speak
What
of
do you
a
mean,
great drought
Shirley?
from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name.
Not Shirley
All they knew
Bennett.
was that
Get
she
out of
always
here.
acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine
Don't give
and
me
the
that look.
exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life
Benny
in the
boy.
mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Wait, my watch told me to stand up. We're about to stand up and stretch.
nothing
Let
at
me
all.
see. It says I
Just
need to
something I
move
came
around.
across while reading.
I need to move around a lot.
did do
Y'all
a
ready?
bit
We're
of
gonna move
extra
around.
research
Not
on her
the
story,
big,
but
not the big face
that
like
was just
that.
out of personal curiosity.
All right.
Well, Paimon
Like, I'm
thinks
moving?
it's super cool.
I'm moving?
Oh, wait.
I'm moving?
Shincho, if you've read up
I
on
bet
her,
the
do you
chair
know
in my
what
way,
places
so now y'all
often
can't see me
associated with
moving.
her?
Now I'm
Let
just
me
one with the
think.
chair.
In the novel,
Do y'all like
the
when I
nameless
talk like
heroine
this far
always
away
appeared
from my
near
mic
one of
so that I
three
echo in the
places.
room?
Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Xianyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life
I'm gonna put
heroine
my
who
Switch
inspired the character was also often seen near those three places.
Drop my remote.
That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her. You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something.
Alright.
There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
A track is
I'll
roll.
tell you if
Am
we
I,
manage to uncover the truth.
am I gonna catch it in
That's
time?
a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
I didn't move enough for my Fitbit,
Feels
but
like we
whatever.
just learned so much from Shincho. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story too! Shincho, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so
No one
beloved.
got it! No!
She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
Give
It's
this
no
man his
problem at all.
outfit.
Safe travels.
His cute little outfit. Happy 4 o'clock, everyone. We made it to 4 o'clock. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight, by the way. Oh, I need to eat like a
Water
snack.
comes in many
So I can take a
flavors to the
vitamin.
discerning palate.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat.
Ronstadt's water is
I have
crisp
chips
and
here.
pure,
I don't really want to
while water from
crunch
Rio
chips in
has an
y'all's
enduring
ears, so.
In Inazuma,
Maybe I'll go get a yogurt. So I can eat that. Y'all don't have to hear me crunching. Oh,
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you.
oh, can I put it in my teapot?
Straight word, Ping. What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
I'm gonna get a
Time
yogurt.
has little bearing on one's
I'm gonna get a yogurt.
existence,
I'm doing
nor
it.
has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much mora would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Club retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for
All
some
right,
trivial
I mean my
matters.
little snack. My little
Have you
snacky
unearthed any
snack.
useful details?
My little yogurt. It's
Xingqiu has a theory.
peach.
But let's save
Peach
it for
yogurt.
when you and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Don't mind me.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here.
This is gonna mess up
have
my
some
lipstick,
tea.
by the way. R.I.P.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Xianyun? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to this story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing.
No.
What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
Ooh, we're getting a secret.
What's wrong, Xianyun?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant.
My multivitamin.
Are you guys all adepti in disguise?
About that.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Must have been a slip of
Dang.
the tongue.
Get her.
Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain
Put her
to
on the
Xianyun
spot.
here
Put her
what
on
you
the
really
spot.
meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus.
Oh, wow.
Is that of some concern to you?
I knew it.
I knew it.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clovertina?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Wangshu Inn. Are we gonna see Xiao?
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance,
Oh, look
you
at this
can
ring, y'all. I
always
should have showed y'all
spot a
earlier,
bird
but
that's been left behind by
I got
its
this
flock.
little Kingdom Hearts ring. It's gonna be hard to
I
see.
used to have a room here.
But it's like a Kingdom
It had
Hearts
a
inspired ring.
window. Yes. Yes.
I might have said this the other
spent
day, but I
a
made the
lot
mistake of
time
buying a bunch
looking
of
out
rings,
that
and I
window.
bought them all in the size of like my
Who
ring
was it
finger
again?
size,
Let me look.
forgetting that I'm gonna spread the rings over my fingers, so I should be buying various sizes rather than just my ring finger size ring.
Trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with
So
this
now
place,
I'm
that
like
must mean
having
she
to
lived
compete
here,
with
right?
where I want rings
Wait,
to go.
huh?
The rest of my rings aren't in yet, so I only have these 2, but there he is! We knew he was gonna show up.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism.
Not
Hands
the
up and
Bang Bang
surrender,
Continuous
or be
Fire
prepared to face
Mechanism.
the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape when dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world? A mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
You need only call my name.
However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery.
I ignore that. I
remained
typed that very
for
wrong.
several decades after that.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Oh man, there's a lot of searching here. me actually put Xianyun in the team, I think. At some point, they might give us Xianyun or Xianyun to use.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up the bad guys. Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Paimon will, in fact, help herself.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place... it's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us
Why
knew
was
if he
she
could
out
hold
and
the
about when she
monsters
was about to
back.
give birth?
I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin.
Is she pregnant?
Punish me
Is
as
she
you
pregnant?
wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
This one is far. Oh, we didn't even hit all 3 spots here. There was a spot over here we didn't even go to.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top.
Oh, okay. All right.
Such lightness.
They didn't carry me to the top. I just
All
teleported.
those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsang. Mount Outsang.
Something with Cloud Retainer.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsang, What am I really?
Mount Outsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsang.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsang.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Dun dun dun. Oh, I like how they put this here so I don't have to teleport all the way up there and come down.
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsang right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth.
Seeking!
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
Help, I'm trying to piece it together.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. the Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Xianyun. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide
I
from
messed
the world.
up. You know what I want more than
Such that
anything?
no one would
Crab
be able
legs.
to find me again.
Blurg. That would take some mad science to put like crab legs on you, or to turn your human legs into crab legs.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering.
I'd die.
As well.
I
I knew only that I had committed
Just raw?
a sin.
Just like
All I
crack
could
open
do
the
was
shell and
pray for
raw? You wouldn't even
forgiveness,
cook
even
them?
if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back,
My family. I don't know if I showed y'all this. We went to
merchant at Wangshu Inn.
wait, hold on.
Fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have.
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master,
Don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Last weekend? Yeah, last weekend we went to this sushi place. Revolving sushi. It had like a sushi belt that went all around the restaurant. And we got lots of sushi, but my brother's favorite sushi is a California roll. I'll order it wherever we go. And so the sushi, or the California roll there, had like real crab meat, and it was so good. Like he got a plate and he ate it like every time it came around. But I like tried some and it was actually incredibly good. That's probably the best California roll I've ever had. Like it was really good. I do love crab meat. Do love me some crab meat. Lurk, you are more likely to get crab meat than I am. Look at her wings. Why'd they do that to her? Why did they give her these wings? Give her the wings I gave her. Alright, anyway. Oh, look. She got Constellation 2. I mean, 1, at least. They gave me Constellation 3.
Yeah, skyward.
And now you make me want crab meat. I'm not gonna get any real crab meat here. Not very likely, anyway.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen
Could go to
partner.
Red Lobster.
As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous
a mustache
scrutiny did
and
one finally
little
set out for
goatee.
Wang Shu Ing. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition.
Would boil myself alive for my crab leg. No, Blurg, no.
Celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourned the loss of your acquaintance.
Blurg, no.
Skyward, scatter. Skyward, scatter.
Thought I was gonna have to jump across this with her skill.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you
No,
are amenable.
not my artifact bag.
Even considering your loss of memory, One was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night. Stray clouds converge! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, I missed up. Just got here, meaning the last 2 hours and 6 minutes of stream didn't have Ain't No Way. Gotta redo it. Ain't no way. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? But also, ain't no way.
Skyward! Scatter! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn
Happy
to
Saturday.
the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions
Every
of one's
way.
very making.
No.
In the end,
No
one was
way.
relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest.
Upper me.
Although certain
Got to
mortal
head back
matters
soon
remain
from a
foreign
work
to
trip.
me, one could not
Oh,
help
is this
but
the
be
hour
moved
away
by your
one?
joy.
Is this one where you have to drive an
To
hour
see
away?
you happy, that was more than enough.
And some fresh fish tacos? Dang! All you talking about food. Are you sharing? Are you sharing with the class? Hello? Hello? 4-hour drive. Oh, this is the 4-hour drive one. My gosh. Scenic. Ain't no way. That is
Now you should have a
tear-inducingly
complete
far.
understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is leeway. I know this. Share a
Just
picture.
as you and I troubled one with
Ah, I
politics,
gotcha, I
So
gotcha.
did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than
Time to get back.
amenable
Would have
enough
driven
when one
close to
stood before you
500
devoid of
miles.
any other coloring.
I would walk
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane,
500
you
miles,
and I was nearly
and I
entirely
would walk
pure white in color.
500 more
Though you had
in
never
2 days.
encountered her in that form,
My
you
gosh,
still
my car
recognized the
would
essence
cry.
of her being. Perhaps
My
fate
car would
brought
cry.
you two
And by my
together
car,
in
I mean
more
I would
ways
cry
than
in
one.
my car. Probably. Hope you're getting paid good, Scenic. Gas is expensive. Gas is expensive.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu
Dang.
and Shenhe. Indeed, One wished to bring your story to a satisfactory
Need new brakes
end with
too,
this
so there's
visit to
that.
Liyue
Ain't no
Harbor.
way, Scenics.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right
You're
away.
driving around dangerously?
Had one simply informed you of all you had lost,
Can't get them fixed till next week?
all those
Why
cherished
not?
memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who live through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home,
Aw.
nest, haven.
Because my
Whatever
mechanic is
its
booked.
denomination may be,
One day
its
they're available. I
essence
have class.
remains quite unchanged.
Just change your brakes yourself.
One speaks, of
Easy.
course, of a place not unlike
Easy.
one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking.
Didn't think
in the
about that.
ability
Totally
to
went to
even
school to become a
comprehend
mechanic.
its
Silly
own
me. You
monstrousness.
don't have to go to school to be a mechanic to change your brakes.
You were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
Easy. Easy.
No
Just
one
Google
sped the
it.
process along
Simple.
by
So
providing some
simple.
guidance. The result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
Actually, I guess it probably depends on your car, but I've read that brakes are not so bad to change yourself.
If it be fated,
Place has some very
she may
fresh fish.
recover her
You can
sentience
see them
one
filleting the
day.
fish as you walk in. It's right
gotta
next
go
to a
back to
marina
being a
too.
regular crane,
Alright,
huh?
Scenics. Alright, Scenics, just rub it in. The only water I get here are my tears. Just kidding, it rained last night.
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny, please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
Dang.
Please.
Dang.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry.
Only car I can do is checking my car fluids and changing my tires.
Granny's gonna become
Pretty
the
good.
most
Can't change your
formidable
battery.
queen in all of
Some
Mount
cars it's
Outsong.
hard. Never tried
Granny
replacing
will
my
train
brakes.
day and
Now's
night.
your chance.
I won't
An
stop
opportunity
until I
has
can turn into a
arisen.
human without having to rely on
My car
anything but
battery
my own
would be
power.
very difficult
When
for
that day
someone
comes,
that doesn't have a shop
we'll
to
be able
change.
to live together again.
Because of where the battery is in my car. It sucks.
How's that sound?
But I think changing the battery in like normal cars
Girl.
is
Even
usually
though
not
we
too
won't
bad.
see each other for a little while,
Not that I've done it.
as long as we both work hard,
My Fitbit's telling me
we're
to get up
sure
and walk
meet
around.
again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny.
Maybe grandfather knows.
And I'll wait for you, no matter
Buying
how
brakes
long
ain't
it
cheap
takes.
either way. Can change the battery too. See? See?
That's a good girl.
Practically
Then
a certified
Granny
mechanic.
Really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Dang, I didn't realize the time was so short that she was gonna do it right there in that cutscene. Dang. She really just lost her grandma in front of her.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation.
I gotta
Sometimes
tell
they're
myself that
scarcely a
every
better
time I
vehicle
cry.
to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Even if you were here, I don't know if I could spare any. This fish taco is way too good. Dang. Rough. Aw, that was a cute story. And sad. And pretty sad, actually. Apparently I'm dropping frames right now. Wish me luck. Are we sad because we're thinking about our brother? Ain't no way!
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
This is sad! Oh my
If only
god!
things could stay this way. Forever.
Not this being Traveler's dream. Aww. When are we ever gonna see our brother again?
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
How come I'm not Hydro Traveler right now? How come I'm Geo Traveler right now? How come I'm Geo Traveler right now? Cause
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, Whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look up
I
to
am
the young
pretty
one.
sure Traveler is hella old. Hella old. Paimon is definitely dreaming about food. So cute. I have to sit through this twice. 2 counts. When will I see my sister? It's a rough life. It's a rough life. Oh, I'm Hydro Traveler again. I must have went all the way to Fontaine and switched at a statue and came back.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it.
This place only accepts cash? Do you have cash? I hope you have cash, Phoenix.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean...
Master.
Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
Had to use an ATM, but yeah, I guess. Perfect. You can buy more of them.
Never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
All right, so I live at.
How utterly preposterous.
Just take your rundown Breaks car and drive up here. I'll be here all night. Wait, what is today? Saturday? I'll be here until I go to the gym tomorrow morning.
Dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor.
Wow.
You shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human
Wow.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one
It was
has
worth
sought
it,
only
but I'm
solace and
already
peace.
bro.
Yet in the
You
end,
better have got
all
hella
of one's
paid for this
disciples
4-hour
ended up
away
in Liyue
job.
Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuendai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to
Looking
some
at $3
failing in
ATM
one's
fee,
part
like
as an elder or master.
That's why you always gotta carry
Failing
cash on
perhaps
you.
of recognizing
You
what it
know?
was they
Gotta be
truly
ready.
wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Make a bit? I sure hope so, Phoenix.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to
4/5
see
of
to
my
before
brake
one's departure.
replacement.
Preparation
Ain't
is the
no
key to
way.
success, after all.
They should be
One
paying
plans
for
to
your
put up various
car.
items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a souvenir?
Do I have to
Anytime
put
you
this
should
in my
feel
home?
ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
I gotta put it in my teapot.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell
Oh
him when we
yeah,
found
in my
out?
teapot.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Actually, I should have opened that special event while this is happening, so I can knock out the stuff for that. Part-time job and doesn't pay. Terrible. Get to travel for it, so honestly can't complain too much. Get to travel when you're you're driving yourself. Does that really count? if you're the one that's got to put in the work for the travel. Hold on, I'm gonna tab out to this. I forgot to do this yesterday. I clicked this like 5 times. I feel like I opened it like 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. I was pretty close. Here, we want to see the event. This web event's cute. Coach soccer as well, part-time for $13 an hour, so pays a lot better than that. Well, that's, that's fair. Currently not logged in. What do you mean I'm not logged in? What? I literally just logged in from this. Take 2. Y'all like how the crown has pushed my hair down so you can only see one eyeball now. I'm driving, but they pay for the hotel rooms. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. All right. Hope they're paying for the gas too. and the brakes? And the brakes? I don't know where you are, but hotel prices here are crazy. I think it just depends on where you go. Because the DC trip I just came back from, they were kind of pricey, but not that pricey. The room I was in last night was $342 for the night. Yeah, no. Even DC pricing was not that much per night, I don't think. I'm already in the Discord. All right. You can do this now. This web event's cute. Got like the little stamp when you click. Aw, look at the Linny. And from an A. Get compensated 52 cents a mile. It's the national average. What? I don't remember what work gives me per mile. I forget. I just put in my trip stuff before, so actually I probably should have got paid for that trip already. In fact, yeah, I think I saw it clear. I think I already got paid for that trip, but I don't remember. All right, there should be 2 here, and I think I can do 1 today. I'll have to wait to do the other one tomorrow. Tail, yellow silk paper, check. Dye, check. Bamboo slips, check. Looks like everything is ready. Paimon's planning to make a humongous kite that you'll be able to see from every corner of Liyue Harbor. It'll be designed in the most traditional Liyue style, so everyone can see how amazing Paimon is. Dang. Cloud retainer. Had some mahi tacos. Dang, do they pay for your food too? Hello? Just extend your trip. Just drive further north and I will take some tacos. All right, we made it. We made it through what I can do in the web event today. All right, let's wrap up this Xianyun event. I wish? What do you mean?
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Wish they paid for my food. Oh.
I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun.
Got complimentary breakfast at the hotel.
Ah, perfect timing.
Some free
This
food there.
ignoramus is
That's
questioning
fair.
the authenticity
For
of my
$3.42
wares.
per night, I hope they're giving you
Have you
some
know,
complimentary
these
breakfast.
items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own
all right.
eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these
Don't worry.
items.
He can bring in
If
an
you could wait
expert.
for a moment. I've hired an expert to appraise them.
He really
Should be
did.
here
That's so
shortly.
funny.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Look at her outfit.
Got a new outfit. It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
You like nowadays it's rare finding a W-2 part-time job. Really? Is
Do I
it?
know how to make clothes?
I've not been looking for part-time jobs in a long time.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
Need some background. Wait, to make this
Now,
drive less
this
boring, I just need
expert
you to
you
stream for the
mentioned,
next 4
when
hours,
can we
please and
expect
thank you.
their
Ain't no way.
Soon.
Absolutely not. There's no way I
he is.
survived that long.
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This
Oh,
is Mr.
Zhongli.
Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert
Pretty sure
in
everything I
all
see is
manner of valuables and
$10.99.
antiques.
Oh, forms.
Mr.
Tax
Zhongli,
forms.
this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
I've already streamed for 2.5 hours. 4 more, my
If
butt.
It isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well,
Zhongli.
thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh.
You must?
So
It's
you
a command
two
from
are
Zhongli
already
himself. You can't disobey.
Indeed. How
Zhongli
fortunate
has
we
no
are that
power over
fate has
me.
brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste.
It's only
You
4
stand to
more?
gain much
You're already
from this
2 hours
opportunity.
in. What's another 4? That's
are too
literally
kind,
double
Mr.
what I've
Zhongli.
already streamed,
True
pretty
collectors
much.
pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I
Dang.
be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Dang.
I mean, you never know.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more.
Phoenix, you can always
Let us
just put on
depart.
music. That's what I do when I drive.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait! I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home.
Zhongli with
The
the
same can be
diss.
said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most
I'll
wondrous
zone out with
arts
music?
in this
Really?
world.
I love
With
putting
that
music
in
on.
mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland
Not the
Bank?
Northland Bank.
Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Why does it say snore, snore?
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as
Can
a
do music
friend
for
should?
45 minutes to an hour.
Well,
Anything longer, nah.
that
Really?
is true, but
I'd just be jamming out the whole time. Music
alas,
gets me
me
pumped.
however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration.
I couldn't
Human
imagine putting on
society
something that
possesses
needs
limitless
watching while
potential.
driving, though.
In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness
Or
here
rather,
may change in ways
like, you
that
could
are
listen, but I feel like I'd be
impossible for
inclined
either
to
of
want to,
us
like,
imagine.
watch whatever's happening.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
I'm like tired.
Settle then. Bamboo shoot soup.
These cutscenes have
mora
been
meat,
long.
Crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime
Don't
time
get
for them
phased.
to meet one's newest
What?
disciple.
Just like listening to
Is that
audio only
agreeable to
mode?
everyone?
Really? Wow.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Why are you here, buddy?
Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
I like this background of the scene.
Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
They're not even walking fast. What? Yay! Now I can actually do the questing for the event. I guess I could have before, but now I'm actually going to. I think the questing is the only thing I have left. Well, okay. I think this will unlock a new event thing, but off we go. Actually, maybe I'll add Xianyun to my team. I put Sayu in because I thought we would get her during that questing, but
I trust you have packed ample foods.
no, something too delicious to resist. What is it? What is it?
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step
Key
at a
lime
time.
pie. That is so funny. We were just talking about key lime pie at work the other day. I am actually not the biggest fan of key lime pie.
Get behind me. I'll handle this.
Oh, Gaming, look, Gaming said he'd defend us, but then Nervalet came in here and wrecked everything. Here, oh, I meant to throw Gaming in, but I'm not used to hitting slot number 5 to make anyone attack.
Silence. The wrong test subject.
Get your mind out of the gutter? Wait, what do you mean? Mind out of the gutter about what? But I'm not the biggest fan of key lime pie, but we were talking about key lime pie because apparently at Disney they just released a new Dole Whip, which is key lime pie flavored. So it's like vanilla ice cream with like, I guess
That's
some
not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
like lime and then graham
Have you ever heard of
crackers.
wushu dancing?
Apparently it's really good. So good. That and tarts. My favorite pie, well, okay, cheesecake. Cheesecake is a cake, but I love cheesecake a lot. Like strawberry cheesecake is probably like one of my favorites. For pies, I really like Dutch apple pie. I think might be my favorite. I like apple strudel too. Like I like apple dishes. I'm not the biggest tart fan. Tart is okay. It's just like not my favorite thing. The guy I'm seeing would probably weep. He loves like sour things and stuff like that.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Xianyun Vale.
Sounds good.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune.
They will be
during the
going
holiday
to Disney soon. I keep telling them to
I
take
must
me,
admit,
but
it has nothing on the popularity
like
of
adopt
Liyue
me and take me.
I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to
Love
watch
tart
wushu
stuff.
dancing. So it's not something I
Tart
do
stuff
full-time.
is okay.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have
My favorite.
do all that?
Anita McSween.
You just have to take a rest.
8.
Anita McSween.
8. No way.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing
8. No
cards.
way. Tipsy. What the heck? Hi, Tipsy.
Let's go.
Tipsy is
Doctor
here.
just
Tipsy announced himself. I wasn't ready.